Macs restart quick as hell. If that was a Windows machine, I'd be still trying to log off.
I mean, that's true. That shit would have took hell long for you to log off. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. All right.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Still
You
laughing.
yeah, that was a little that was a whole vibe. Oh dang. I connected this whole thing. It didn't. There we go. Let's see if it goes now. Hey, this is what happens, man. You know, come back for vacation. It's not
Yeah,
just
you broke it all. Everything's broken.
everything is broken because Cam left, and that is no longer acceptable. But let's see here. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, is it going live? All right, we're live on Instagram. We're gonna move now.
Ah,
Oh no, not that one.
yeah, let's turn it up.
Welcome to the AI Lounge featuring Iron Cam and Coach Chaz.
See, that's how you be doing
Yo,
me.
it hella plays you out. We'll try one more time.
Welcome to the AI Lounge featuring Iron Cam and Coach Chaz.
There we go.
All right. Put some spec on it.
I'm gonna put some spec on it. Yeah, I don't know. It's super played you out for a second. Oh, there's my boo. She's literally eating dinner downstairs. Wow. So we just got back. Oh my god. So we just got back from Japan and Korea. We arrived on a Thursday. The kids came back on Friday with my mom, and then Monday we went camping in Truckee and just got back today. And then tomorrow the kids start school. Well, 2 of them, 3 of them started today, and then Friday we go out to Fresno to go camping.
Oh man, turning into a real oh man, I forgot this. Dang. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hey, look.
What you got? Oh, you doing your BTS?
Yep.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Trying to.
Chaz got 27 DJI Nanos, but he only uses them every 3 months. Oh, speaking of which, I need to. I can't wait to see that your BTS from when we were talking the other day.
Oh yeah, I do. I had that too. I forgot all about that.
I figured. You're welcome. You just give it to Jeremiah.
Yep.
He got that. It's weird because I can hear myself on that phone downstairs. But anyways, what's up, guys? Long time no see. You know, Chaz was holding it down for the team.
Yeah, man.
How was it, bro? Talk to me, man.
Bro, it's super difficult when you have this. It's difficult because, like, we get on here and we vibe back and forth, and then like I'm like wanting to take a pause, and like there's nobody there to vibe with me, and I'm like, okay, it's just me.
It's just me, myself, and I.
Yeah, it was like I was like, dang, everybody just bailed out on me. It's all good though.
You'll be all right. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it work, bro.
Yep. But you know what? Before we even get started today, I do have some questions I want to ask you about your trip before we actually really dive into this. But I just want to let the viewers know that the only reason why we are running behind today is we literally just spent, I don't know, 8-10 minutes trying to figure out why I couldn't hear Cam on the other side. And come to find out, Cam, show the people what you did. And I thought it was me.
So I got this little button right here. And when I press it,
so the whole time
it comes back on.
The whole time I'm thinking it's me. So I'm over here restarting and reboot. And the whole time he's got his mute button on.
I still think it was his fault.
Yeah, well, I know you're a little out of practice. You've been gone for a couple weeks.
I realized it once I was about to look at the settings because I was about to look at the settings to see if my audio was moving, and I was like, I was
Iron Cam.
iron cam. Hey man, I've been out running around Asia for the last 2 weeks, man. But we was over there supporting, man. What's that? Was it 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock at night there is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Or 6 o'clock at night here, sorry. Is like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So like when you was on last week, we was at a tea house drinking matcha.
Ain't that some?
We was getting it. We was getting it.
That's all right.
So before we start, you guys, don't forget that this AI business lounge that we do for you guys is, sponsored, put on, organized by Elevare Global, your one-stop
Yeah.
shop for business growth. Okay, we talk about AI, we talk about content, we talk about business optimization, we talk about leadership of your team, but also yourself, because ultimately you can't lead a dope ass team if you can't lead the hell out yourself. So we talk a lot about that because mindset, I know we like hear it a lot, but when you're around people who are truly executing on that level, it actually really does make a big difference. Um, and so if you want to check it out, we have a 7-day free trial that we always run so you guys can get in there, see the challenges. We drop a weekly challenge every Monday for you guys to help you grow your business, your mindset, yourself, your team. Um, we tap in on Wednesday for AI Business Lounge. This is open to everybody. And then on Fridays, we have our weekly call that is only inside the community where we actually dive deeper into the lesson and the weekly challenge of the week. We have some other things that are coming, and so we are excited about those.
Facts. Yeah,
That's
man.
how you come in hot, baby. You thought I
Come
was
in
rusty, baby.
I'm in on fire.
I've been running. But other than that, um, man, yeah, let's talk, bro. What you got? Well, there's a lot of things we could talk about right now. I feel like let's get reacclimated. Let's like, hey, what's up, big guy? Get the juices a flowing.
Man, let me tell you something.
You
I
miss
was
me. It's okay. You don't have to say it. I know. You guys, you miss me.
yeah, because we got a standing 6:20 a.m. my time, 4:20 your time. We supposed to talk every day at that time.
This is true.
And I ain't had
Yeah,
that for like
early as
2
hell.
weeks. For 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was salty too. Like even when I was trying to engage, he's like, no. He was like if you could be passive aggressive in text message, that's what Chaz was being. He was like, no, sorry, bro. This
That
motherfucker.
was my response to everything.
Yo, for anybody who knows me, if you give me a damn thumbs up about anything, we fighting. Look, I don't know if you can hear it. My wife is laughing because she already knows how I feel about damn thumbs up. Yeah, and especially if you've taken the time to change the color of your thumbs up, that's even more aggressive. That's the most intentional thumbs up you can give me. We fighting.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, but man, no, I will tell you though, it was bittersweet. Like I said, I miss you, my bro. But I will tell you that I sat at this desk behind this computer with my Claude going like nonstop. Like I did a lot. Look, that's Jonathan, ain't it?
Yeah. Yo. Hey, you know what though? Look. He didn't change the color of his thumbs up though, so it's really not that bad. We all know you ain't white, my boy.
Oh man.
What's up,
Yeah, but
Janelle? So, and
I
then yeah, damn that.
I did I did some things, man. I had my agents on like on overdrive. And you know what I still didn't do? I
What'd you still not do?
didn't burn out of tokens.
Yo, I ran out of tokens.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did I send it to you?
Yep, you sent me a picture.
Yeah. Yo, and not only did I run out of tokens, bro, I looked at my usage and I had used like the credit that Anthropic had gave me. Like, but as you know, I be using Fable for everything. I'm like, give me this grocery list,
I,
Fable.
I, I told you, stay
I,
away from that.
but I have, but I have gotten smart. Like I've been using Sonnet, for like
Yeah,
simpler things, and then you know, I have been getting more strategic about what I'm using each I don't know, what do we even call it? Version
models,
models? No, not
models.
models, but like chat, co-work, and code.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
why I'm brain.
She
I
calls
don't do
those
it.
platforms. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I'm saying. I just thought about that. What do we
Yeah,
call those?
what do they call it? But
The
like
different chats, I guess, is what I don't know. You know what? Let's look that up. What are the what's the official term?
modalities.
No, because we have the models. What are what is the official?
While you looking that up, I'm gonna tell
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna mute
peeps.
myself real quick. Let me know before so you don't restart your computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a little story about how serious we are with AI. I want you guys to know that Cam was on a plane for about, I don't know, 14, 15 hours. And they happened to be on an airline that had Starlink. And let me tell you, Cam was vibing at 40,000 feet. And then came home and got him a Starlink. And today,
Had to.
today he was driving and he sends me this picture. And what do you know? I'm looking. He got the Starlink satellite up in the windshield, and then his wife is sitting next to him on her laptop, vibing out, right, driving
Yeah,
down 80
our family, we be vibing, dog. There's multiple ways you can read that. We be vibing though.
for
All right.
reals, for reals. But no, it's dope. But that is truly like the power of AI, right? Like
Mhm.
I can only imagine how productive Net was in that. How long did it take you to drive? About 2.5, 3 hours.
About 2 hours.
Yeah. So like she probably got a whole week's worth of work done.
She did get quite a bit done.
Yeah, like I mean, talk about efficiency. And now like I mean, the week you put me on point, I now operate Claude Cloud from my phone,
See, look,
right?
I may have been overseas, but your boy's still dropping a little nugget for my boys in America.
Yeah. So now you can actually operate on the cloud through Android. And that has just made us all even more dangerous.
And as long as there's a connector, you don't pay API token.
There it is.
That's the
That's
for those of you who haven't been paying attention in class. All right, API is hella expensive, and a lot
facts.
of times that's what a lot of those connectors were, and so it was costing more. It's costing more money, man. Ain't nobody wants that money, my boy.
The only thing that I didn't like, I still don't like about the APIs is, especially in code,
Mhm.
is you never know when you start when it just like goes
You
over.
don't. You don't. That's why, like, yeah, that's why, like, now that I had like the official, I even asked my cloud actually because I have a few different things that it does in the cloud, and so so to bring it down for everybody who's watching, Chaz and I both have Mac uh minis. All right. And the reason we have the Mac Mini is because we have our Claude on it so that it can run 24 hours a day. And what that allows it to do is we can set up automations on that specific computer and it'll happen no matter what because that computer is always on. Well, that was a limitation for a lot of people because not everybody, wants to, has the means to, has the technical knowledge to like get another computer, then set it up, for a main purpose of running an AI, right? And so what this now allows us to do, like what Chaz was saying, was now a lot of those automations that we originally had to just run on a standalone computer, you can set those up so that they run on the cloud without any additional payments or additional things. Now, they still use your usage just like anything would. However, it eliminated a lot of the technicality that someone had to have in order to have things run. So I'll give you an example because it's actually affect this is honestly like lightweight why I figured it out. So Net, she is obviously like really into AI right now because I am, but she also is really into crashing out over AI. Shout out to my boo. But it's frustrating, right? Because I think a lot of people see the stuff that like Chaz and I do, and it's hard for them to understand that like there's a lot of the bumps and bruises along the way for us to get to where we are. And like you have to be patient, like straight up. Like it trust me, my I'd be wanting to throw a brick at that mug sometimes. But at the end of the day, I also almost knocked my cup over. But I just have to remember, like, at the end of the day, it's a machine. It's a baby. I tell people all the time, my AI is a stupid baby that's like also really smart at the same time. And so, um, anyways, so while we were over there, her computer was closed a lot, and she is trying to not only run her nonprofit, but also she, is my number two in our business, and so she has daily reports that she was having done on her laptop. But she was just like, "I'm not getting any of these reports." And I was like, "Well, your laptop's closed." She's like, "Well, what do you want me to do about that?" And so finally, and then also like the connector, the way that we had it connected to high level was it kept the API actually kept expiring, which has
Mm.
been frustrating because then when you're trying to do something, all of a sudden it's like your API key's not working. Get a new one, and I'm like, bro, I can't get a new one every day. Like this is now I'm going backwards in efficiency, right? And so I did some research, and um, now we use custom connectors. And what I realized is that everything, from the most part, that we're using has a custom connector through like it's called O authorization. You guys know it as like when you go to log into something and it says log in with Google or log in with Microsoft. It's the exact same thing, but when you do that, it creates a much stronger connection to whatever you're using. So, because we did that with Claude, we can now access all those things without a computer being on. But I will say, and I saw this happen today, Chaz, and I've kind of seen it happen before, but I guess today I've just paid kind of more attention to it. But when I started to do something in my cowork on my phone, because it had access to my Mac Studio, it inadvertently took over the browser in my Mac Studio to do something from my
Mm.
phone. No jump, just straight from the thing.
Oh,
And it
wow.
started showing me the screenshots.
Oh, wow. So I will tell you that I actually noticed when I did that custom connector with high level, I noticed that now my Claude actually can do more.
It can be way more. It's way more efficient.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really does. It doesn't get caught up on like drop down menus,
Nope.
right? It actually can, it actually sees that stuff because again, like Cam explained, remember every time you're having an agent or chat or whatever, you know, navigate something for you, it takes screenshots.
And those things are hella big.
Yeah, but now what I noticed with that with the custom connectors, I can actually watch now and I can see drop down menus. Like it actually can create them. Before you had to, that was one of the limfacts, right? It would not create like if you were creating an email campaign or something and go high level, it couldn't actually create the drop down menu. But
Yep.
I noticed now it actually can with that custom connector. I sat here and watched it do it.
Yep. No, for sure. And so that's like That is, um, that's the big difference as far as like functionality is concerned. So now, when you talk about um, being able to do things efficiently and effectively, like once you do those connectors, um, life gets a lot easier. I mean, and they got connectors for everything. So out here, let's do. Is it time for a demonstration?
Do a demo.
Are
Do
we
a
doing it?
demo.
Are we doing a demo? Cam's back. Let's demo. Okay. All right. So share my screen. Yep. Go ahead and allow it. All right. Here you go. Okay. Where is it at? So as you can see, I was working on something earlier to I was trying to grill steaks and I was like, make sure the restream is ready to go. Okay. So as you guys will see here, um, so usage, by the way, like that's what we were talking about earlier, is like we started going through usage, and then it's like, oh, this how much I don't know why it even has this $3 spent. Um, hold up, turn on usage credits. No, let's go ahead and boop, turn that off. Boop. And I'm not trying to give Anthropic no more of my money. And so okay, so anyways, right here under connectors, you can click connectors, and as you'll see, these are all the different things that I have connected. This isn't, I don't actually have like a legitimate account, which is why it's not connected. Um, and I have to reconnect Stripe. But so as you'll see, these are these are the connectors that we have connected in Claude. And because we have them connected like officially, um, these are also accessible via our phone or any Claude or the Claude browser. So you can literally not be on your computer and your Claude can still access these connectors because they are official connectors. Okay. These aren't special scripts that are ran in the background, right? These aren't like custom code things. This is like these are officially connected like the right way, I guess you would say. Now, Go High Level doesn't actually have an official like connector. Like you can't search for it under here, right? So like you'll see it says connectors and then it'll click add and you click browse connectors. I mean, I guess we can check, but last time I saw it didn't have one.
Yeah, I was on there yesterday. I didn't see any new ones.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay. Now GHL. So this is just the one that I created. Now, what you guys will see, oh sorry, is boop boop. It says custom though. Now, the reason it says custom is because although there is not an official connector in the Anthropic marketplace for Go High Level did create a custom connector that you can then use with the website. And as you'll see, Metricool is the same way. It has a connector that you can connect via OAuth, which is like I said, it's that same thing where it's like log in with Google, same thing. So, because what will happen is it will actually take you to the website. You'll log into your account, and once you log in, it authorizes it to connect it to your cloud, and then you'll be able to access all these tools. Okay. Um, so go into your connectors, play around. As you can see, um, I have Adobe, Canva, High Level, GitHub, Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, my QuickBooks, okay, Metricool, Microsoft 35, Notion, Whisper. So yeah, so Chaz, did you see that Whisper connects now?
Yeah, I
Yep.
actually have it. I have it connected.
Yep. So Whisper. Um, There was an official Zapier connector. I don't know why. I also ended up having a custom one, but I leave it alone because it's working. So I'm like, whatever. Zoom, and then Claude and Chrome. That's just your desktop extension so that it can take over your browser, right? Um, and so yeah, so these are plugins. Um, these are once again plugins and skills are like kind of like the same thing, I guess you would say. So skills is like skills, these are things that I've built. Chaz probably has like 500 of these. But these are like things that your Claude uses to keep things consistent. So you'll see here like brand guidelines. Like we've talked about this before, right? Is like I have it, Chaz has it. I'm pretty sure Terry probably has it. Glenn might have it, but it's the brand guidelines for when we are producing something. That's how Claude knows I need to stay on brand because they gave me guidelines on how I need to work, right? Um, Same thing with like the morning. This is a skill that's it pulls the morning report that I get from my agents. Um, you know, plugins. These are plugins are things that we use to consistently. So as you'll see, like, so this plugin client strategy builder. So I actually used this before. So as you'll see, when I put forward slash, what that does now is that pulls up this skill. And so as you'll see, it says this skill should be used when the user asks to build strategy for a client. Deep dive client, new client onboard, social media audit, strategy snapshot, scorecard, everything. So this is actually something I do when I first start working with the client is I tell my Claude, go do a deep dive on this person um, to tell me where they are from a brand standpoint. Like, how's their website? How's their social media? How's the information on the internet about them? Because a lot of people think that they're killing it until I stick my Claude on it, and it's like, nah, you're not killing it. So or honestly, maybe they don't think they're killing it. Maybe they're just like, I need to do, I don't know where to start. And so my skill will actually not only tell them where they should start, but the things that will help them be better. So yeah, that's what I got. What you got, Chaz?
That's dope. That's dope. So, um, sorry, I just wanted to go back and say, I don't want people to get so uptight and so worried about, oh my gosh, I have to go here and create all these skills, right? So Cam and I mean, we've been playing with this for a while, so we can go in there and we can actually create, and it's clear text, right? You can literally just type out exactly what you want, and that's really what creating a skill is. But one thing that I want to let you know, especially when you start working with agents, so remember a couple weeks back we were talking about those drop down files that get created. So all those skills, when it starts doing things, it actually writes those skills into those drop down files as well. That's how they know how to, that's what they always reference whenever you give it a task to do. If you don't have that skill, but obviously it's more consistent if you actually work with multiple agents and you actually embed those skills into your Claude desktop or Claude app itself, and add those skills in there. It just makes it a little bit more consistent, and it doesn't have to actually search as much. Sometimes you have to sit here and wait for it to go through every single drop down file until it finds the skill. Whereas when you put it, some of your more common skills that you're going to do consistently on a regular basis, that's what I would really focus on when you start building those skills inside the app.
Yep. But yeah, man. But than that, what's up with you, dog?
Nut, man. So I kind of wanted to show this, one of the things that you and I are always talking to the team about is like how are we being more efficient with the things that we're doing. And I know there's some mixed feelings about, like, oh my gosh, AI that takes people's creativity away. I don't necessarily 100% agree with that. I mean, I guess some people probably, get lazy with it.
Yeah.
But this week, one of the things that I was doing is, obviously Cam has mentioned earlier that there's a lot of things that we're working on, a lot of things that are new coming up for us. But one of the things that I was doing this week was like, I don't have time or capacity to sit down and I'm a planner, right? I like to have my stuff like I got binders and shit.
Yo, you got hella binders.
Like I like my stuff to be very systematic. So I'm one of those guys that I don't like sitting in front of the camera. Like I don't mind if somebody's holding the camera and filming me, but I don't like sitting in front of the camera.
Ready for
So,
my close up, Mr. DeVille.
so this particular binder that I have on my desk that I worked on this week was I literally just built out 90 days of social media content.
You made a binder?
Yep.
Bro, I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad.
So every day I look and see what's on the dock for the day. And the great thing about all the content in there is original content,
Mm-hmm.
right? All I had to do was tell Claude, hey, these are the topics that I want to talk about. This is what I do. I need you to put this in an easy, basically, as Jonathan would tell us, it basically created to run a show for me.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And
hella funny.
like literally all I have to do is go here, look at that book, hit the record button and go. And then close the book, turn the camera off and leave.
That's so now I know if I really want you to do something, put it in a binder with instructions.
Yeah, but that's how I function, man. Like I'm so all over the like if I don't have I have a binder literally for everything. That's don't hate on me. That's just hey, but guess what?
I'm not hating because you be executing. That's whatever
But,
you need. Know yourself. Know thyself.
but more importantly, Cam, guess what? When I go to Asia for 2 weeks, all of my binder files are in our brain.
I mean, for sure.
In our file system.
Yeah.
Anybody can do exactly what I do if I'm not here.
Nobody can do what you do.
Nobody can do what I do.
He just wanted to, he just alley-ooped that because that's what he wanted. He knew I was gonna say that. He was like, anybody, he's like, no, when I'm not here. Man, oh man. Yeah. You know what's crazy is everything here is like AI. Like I went to San Francisco and it was like every other billboard was an AI billboard. Oh shit. You go to Japan, bro, or Asia, it ain't like that. It's very interesting. Now I still saw stuff. Don't be wrong. Like there was some stuff on one of the planes it was on. I saw a few things here and there, but it wasn't like how it is here. I did see a bus with the Chat GPT logo or advertisement on it, but other than that, like I was telling that I was like I don't feel like I saw that much.
Bro, I forgot to tell you. No, I wasn't stretching.
He's raising a hand.
No, when you mentioned seeing that chat sign on the side of a bus, bro, I'm gonna throw this. I'm throwing this out there for everybody. Fourth quarter 2026. OpenAI, Anthropic, Canva. What's one of the other big ones that I saw on there are all going public. They're IPO in the fourth quarter.
Oh no shit! Perplexity.
I don't know. I know I don't. They weren't on it, but Anthropic is actually going to be IPO in fourth quarter this year. So
Canva's not a publicly traded company.
Not yet. They will be this fourth quarter.
Interesting.
So a lot of the major AI players have not IPO'd yet. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So scrape your pennies.
Yeah. Speaking of which, our boy called me. I got to call him back.
Oh, Ethan?
Yeah.
I was supposed to have lunch with him today, and I forgot about the engagement that I was doing today. I forgot about it, so I had to cancel on him.
Damn, you canceled on our dude Ethan.
Canceled on the money man.
I'm gonna call him and be like, "Hey, look, just take his money. I respect your money. I got you, my boy."
Yeah, man. So yeah, keep an eye out.
Speaking of which, I'm not an affiliate or anything, but speaking of money and AI, so I use it's called Monarch. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Mm,
It's a like a personal finance app.
I
Um,
do.
yeah, and so like I connected, and so I went on it because I was like, I want to use my Claude to like analyze like our finances and like see where we're at and all that. And to my surprise, on the desktop application, it might be on the phone application, but I checked on the desktop application. It already had an AI on there. It was like, ask me anything you want. And I was like, what did I spend the most money on between in the last 180 days? I just went on vacation, so the last 2 weeks are obviously going to be a lot, whatever. And it was like super accurate.
Tacos.
Huh? What'd you say?
It said it said tacos.
Hella tacos. It was like, hey, bro, look, you eat tacos like 3 times a week. You need to slow the hell down. There ain't no way that you ain't 400 pounds, my boy. Yeah, my boy, my dude Ross said it best. He said, "I don't eat to stay in good shape. Or I don't work out so I could be in shape. I work out so I can eat whatever I want."
Fact.
he he literally is known for like doing CrossFit, and then after CrossFit, like go eat donuts or pizza or some shit. And his everybody in his gym is just like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I was telling the kids how your 12 donuts are a legitimate part of your nutrition.
Yep. Every 14 days.
They said the same thing. They were like, it's probably really cool at first. And I was in a but like
It's
by like
bro,
donuts 6 or 7.
it sucks. I literally try to cram like 6 or 7 of them down my throat before I even get home, like while I'm driving, because it is that crash that comes after it, bro, is so hard.
That's crazy. So I know this is a little bit off topic as far as like the AI lounge per se, but AI is also data. So can you talk about real quick like the science behind that?
All right. So Krispy Kreme donuts literally are probably the most healthiest donuts that you can ever eat.
Bro, clip that shit. Send it to Krispy Kreme. I need sponsors, baby.
Right. So Krispy Kreme makes their donuts with dextrose, which is a form of fructose, but it's the form of fructose that your body produces and your body knows how to process. So it's not high fructose corn syrup sugar, it's not processed white cane sugar. It's actually the same sugar that your body produces. You ever bit into a Krispy Kreme donut and it's like biting into air, right? There's not a lot to it. It's some dextrose, it's a little bit, it's some carbohydrates, right? Because it's using, flour and things like that. And so one of the things, the science behind why my trainer had me have me eating the donuts is it serves two purposes. One, it serves as a refeed. I go 2 weeks with no sugar, right? So I eat a lot of green leafy salads, I eat my protein, I drink a lot of water, Crystal Light, things of that nature. And so I don't have any sugar. So in order for me to continue to test to make sure that my body's still producing insulin to make sure that I'm not pre-diabetic, I refeed. So I load up on those sugars, and then I also crash after that. If so remember, you know how we always say, like, oh, I'm a grandparent, let's feed the kids a bunch of sugar and send them home.
Yep.
Well, if your kids get hyper after a bunch of sugar, they might be pre-diabetic.
That's actually like a bad thing.
Yeah, like that means your body is not producing insulin fast enough to bring their levels down. So,
Yeah.
like, when your body produces insulin very fast, you should crash. You should feel lethargic and tired and ready to, all you want to do is sleep. Right. And so that's the other thing. If I eat those donuts and I don't spend the rest of that Saturday laying on the couch,
Yeah.
then something might be wrong with me internally. So yeah, that's
Mm.
that's the science behind Krispy Kreme donuts. I didn't do the research. I have a personal trainer that actually, you know, Like he gets mad at me when I tell him like, "Yo, bro, I had some cheesecake pancakes this week." He's like, "I can see that." This look, I'm
Yo,
gonna say
yeah,
this.
yo, he mad disrespectfully.
Like I'm gonna say this, and then we'll get back on topic. My trainer is so good. When I walk into the gym, he literally can tell if I ate what I was supposed to or not.
Yeah, he came
Like
back
he
from
can,
California and he was like, "You were just out there running amok, weren't you?" Can Cam had you eating
this is this,
tacos and
bro. Let
cakes
me
and
tell you, this is the same dude. Like it just so happened one year, him and I like he sells on his day job is he sells high end audio for a company out of England, and he had a trade show in Vegas, and I happened to be in Vegas on vacation. This dude had me up in the morning in the Planet Fitness in Las Vegas at the same time. Like I was supposed to be there having a vacation, man. I couldn't eat what I wanted to eat. Thankfully, he was only there for 4 days.
Chaz was waiting for them 4 days then, bro.
All right, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off topic, but you know, sometimes we just like we keep it funky like that.
No, man. No, I mean we are
Matter of fact, this is our show.
this is our show. Yeah, we do what we want. What? It's mine. It's mine. Get your own. um so Jamel said, I am ready to automate with Claude. um so my question is, why are you ready and not already doing it?
Facts.
Um one of the things I'll tell you guys is that at the end of the day, you have this revolutionary tool in front of you, whether you use Claude Chat, whatever, right? Whether it's any of the AI platforms. At the end of the day, you don't have to know it all anymore. You can literally just ask it. I have a client right now, um, where he messaged me and he said, I am consistently running through my usage every single day. And I said, there's no way. Like, no offense, you're not. I know you're doing a lot, but and just like your trainer, I immediately said, I bet you that your context windows are too big. I bet you
Mm.
that every time you're asking to do something, you're asking your Claude to read too much context and it's burning through your tokens just so that it can know what you're talking about. And so I was like, ask your Claude exactly what's burning on Chaz. 75% of his tokens were being taken just by reviewing his context.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, what is it? What did his thing? 5.4 billion tokens used. I was like, bro, you use more tokens than me, and there ain't no. And so, but it was good though because it lightweight proved a point that I because I was. So one of the things I know that can be frustrating. Let me level with you guys real quick, okay? I get it. Is that nobody wants? welcome to the Iron Cam show. Nobody wants to create hella different chat windows. Like I get that. I understand. Like at first glance, you're like, why would I not just talk in the same conversation over and over again? I totally get it. That is 100% logical. It is also 100% wrong. and so, and the reason why, and let me break this down for you guys, is that imagine if when you're in school and you're in 8th grade, whatever, right? Let's say your teacher had you read 5 books at the beginning of the school year. And then at the end of the school year, asked you to remember all the information about those same 5 books that you read at the beginning of the school year. Would you be able to do it? Maybe a little bit, but how much of that knowledge gets lost trying to remember all these things that happen? Also, let's say you had a report or something that you had to do on these same books. Think about the time or energy or tokens that you would have to use to go back and re-review all that information so that you could pass the test or write the report or whatever, right? It's the same thing with your guys' AI. I understand that you feel like you might lose stuff because you're working out of like one chat. Create groups. That's all you gotta do. You should have a filing system anyways. We taught you guys how to do it. If you don't remember how to do it or this is your first time here, bro, go look at the previous episodes. Chaz literally broke down like a whole ass filing system, right? So, that being said, try and stick to one topic for each conversation you're having with your Claude, whether it's in chat, co-work, or code. Um,
Cam, I'm gonna share my screen real quick and show the people what that looks like.
okay.
Here
Share,
it
share,
comes.
share away.
You see that?
There you go.
All right. So I didn't mean to do that, but look down here. See how I have each one of these.
Those are
So
his
all
agents.
these are all my different some of the agents that I regularly work with, right? So when I'm talking about my brand, my brand strategy, everything about me, I only speak to Cleos on that. Right. When I'm working in the studio and I need a setup or I need an overlay created or I need something, I only talk to hepatitis.
That looks like hepatitis.
Yeah. But it's Greek, so you don't pronounce it that way. Anyway, so I only talk about studio stuff. Like I'm not gonna have, I'm not gonna be talking to Plutus about CEO stuff. And that's what he's talking about when he's talking about keeping it in context.
Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yep, yes and no, because those are consistent conversations that Chaz is having, right? With his, like he said, that he has a super like big system. What I mean also is that, like, hold up, I'll show you mine. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Um, so as you'll see on mine, like I just looked it up while you were talking about it too. the Krispy Kreme
Oh,
thing. um, but I didn't go to some other like right, like I have all these different chats that I just started, like because I had, oh, this motherfucker would. I don't know about you. Has your thing been doing that lately, like logging you out?
I haven't had that problem. Because I typically restart mine every day anyway. Just because you ever pay attention to that the little when you're working with agents, the little ring next to it
Yeah,
starts turning colors.
context.
It, the little ring at the far left.
Yeah, it's the far you're talking about. Hold on.
Basically, what I wanted to say about that is when you get done working with your Claude for the day, like if you
Right
have
here,
it doing
this thing, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's your context
yes,
and your and
and
your and your usage, obviously.
yes, and you have to be very, 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 very careful. So one of the things that I also learned on that is when your Claude asks you at the end, like when you give it a task, and at the end of that task, it'll say, "Hey, should I stop from there?" You absolutely want to tell it yes.
Yeah, for sure. And so like I was telling you guys too, is like as you'll see, like I have all these different chats, and look at all these different chats. Like I like this probably is hurting Chaz's heart right now because I just be dropping in there asking hella random shit. Um, but the thing is like then people, but then when I'm talking to like Net, she'll be like, well, why is mine having such a hard time, or it's not remembering this or remembering that? It's because I damn near give my Claude a fresh memory every single time that I do something, but that fresh memory is updated every single time I do something in my cloud because I have the memory files and the brain set up. So for you guys watching, you may look at that like, oh, well, how's it gonna remember what I talked about previously? I have an automated update that happens every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, my Claude, no matter whether it's on my phone, my computer, or my laptop, will update its memory every 30 minutes with any relevant data. That way, whenever I start a new conversation, it for the most part, it has the key data that I need. So for I'll give you an example. We recently had one of our contractors that doesn't work with us anymore. And they were an integral piece of how we were doing things for a while. So as I'm going through things with my Claude, it will actually identify and say, hey, this person used to do this or be in charge of this. I'm going to go ahead and update my memory so that they no longer are in the person that I'm going to rely on to do those things. Because my Claude knows all my team members. So, like, if I tell it this or that, it might say, oh, yeah, talk to Chaz about that. Or it might talk to Glenn or Terry or Lynette or whatever and or the other members of our team, Abraham, Jeremiah, Zed, Sean, the squad. It knows all of them. And so if I tell it, hey, go, this person no longer works with us, it will then go through its memory so that it no longer um offers that person up for a job or for anything like that.
Yeah.
But I don't have to
And
do that in one big window.
the last thing that I'm going to say, how you can also help with that is, remember at the beginning when we opened up, we started talking about skills.
Yep.
This is where you want to start adding those skills into there so that it does not lose those memory files that you're talking about.
Yep. Let me see if I can find mine. Yeah, never mind. My stuff's weird. But yeah, even like my conversations, I have a loop scheduled. But anyways, it's 7 o'clock. Chaz is tired. He's got donuts to eat.
Like, baby, I don't have. This is an off week. I don't have donuts this week.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
try
right.
to catch me some fall ball. College football's coming back.
Yeah, you can have fun with that.
Hey, Jamil, I know you left the question in there talking about how you wanted to start automating. Let me if I can give you a little bit of advice. So I did a thing this week, Cam, last week while you were gone. I pulled out the old dusty Windows laptop and I put Claude on it. It's horrible, bro.
I know. I freaking told y'all that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are going to really get serious about working with Claude, get an Apple product. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Thanks. Get it together, bro.
Get yourself a MacBook, iMac, Mac Mini, Mac Studio. Get you a Mac. Because when for some strange reason it's not as fluid on a Windows computer as it is. I don't know why that is. I'm not a computer programmer, so I need to ask Claude, why can't it run on a Windows machine?
Man, I'm telling you, wait, my client has a Windows machine, and I was like, bruh, probably why you ran out of context, my boy.
For sure, probably.
But
that's
cool,
all
man.
I got, bro.
All right, well, we will see you guys next week. If there are things that you want us to talk about, send us a message, drop us a DM, join the community, Elevare Global. Get your life together, bro. And
while you were gone, I did add that QR code. All you gotta do is hit that button.
Oh, wasn't it already on there?
Nope, I added it last week.
Nah, it was on there.
No, I literally added it last week.
You didn't add it.
Ask the community; they'll tell you.
I popped it up like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. You weren't even here 2 weeks ago.
I was like, hey, can you say it? I did do it like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
But anyways, there's the QR code. Come join us where and we got a lot of fun things dropping, but by all of us who are involved in the community, and we look forward to seeing you guys there. So with that being said, guys, appreciate you for joining. Sorry we were a little behind. That's my mic's fault. But you're welcome, because Chaz is super crispy because he restarted his computer like 17 times. So it was like crisp. But all right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.